This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. On first down, it's play action. Buying time now, rolling to his left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Early adversity here. They face a 3rd down in the opening possession. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Gives it to the back.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Bringing pressure. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
To convert, it'll be first and goal at the 7.
Third down, condensed field, and this quarterback finds an opening and picks up a nice gain, and that'll set up a first and goal.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. And the running back takes the handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drop back here on third down. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a man. Quick throw over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Alabama needing his 4th down conversion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown tie.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are 2 different things.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. They mix it up with a run. Breaks free. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tackle made after a big game.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another 1st down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Short pass finds the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Sticking with the running game. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff from the shotgun. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go.
Now here he goes. Past the 20. Crosses the touchdown. Way too much speed on that play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Offense comes back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got it in the open. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
BAT makes it a 7-point lead. He's going to return it from near the goal line.
quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
First down now at the 14. That was important to get some breathing room there. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Hand off to the single back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
And here's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense cannot be stopped. Can you say methodical? A marathon march could just pounding away and wearing down their defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. snap. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Oh, and he throws it back. Catch made on the right side. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ncaa.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And they'll set up for the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, but Flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Notre Dame.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And still backed up. He's looking to throw it again. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back, fires it to the wideout. Incomplete, a huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you've thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Pass caught, can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, tied.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and they put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Players are down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Notre Dame getting set for their 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? It's press coverage now from these DBs. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the low side. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Able to connect, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Gets the first and still running. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Inside the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. If it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The ball is picked off.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
A nice throw and a great... Another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it with room to run. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wide out. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So second down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always. been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. Pass is broken up nicely, but wait a second. There's a penalty marker on the field.
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. What a catch! They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
They're now 3 for 3 on these 4th down conversions. Been a big factor in extending the drives and wearing down this defense, and a big reason they have the lead.
Play action here on 1st down. Touchdown! As they put 6 more on the board. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.